It's Friday. It's 4 p.m. in New York City, 11 p.m. in Cairo, Egypt. It's 1 a.m. in Abu Dhabi. And it's 2:30 in dentist office all around the world. And that means it's time for our favorite online trivia game in all the land, One2Win Trivia. Hello, friends, one and all. I hope this broadcast finds you thriving and delighted. How about that? If you're brand new here, hello, welcome, hi, be nice in the chat. I'm your friendly neighborhood host, Timothy Dunn. Come find me on Twitter if it even exists after this game today, at Timothy Dunn. If Twitter is destroyed, I'm on the old Instagrammer machine as well. How fun is that? And my little name there is at Tim Dunn Him Fun. I'm going to try to post more things on social media going forward, I think. I fell off there for a second because I kind of got bored with it, but I'm going to try again. Okay, this is One2Win Trivia, and friends, you will never guess what today is. Well, it's my first day hosting One2Win as an engaged man. Come on. Are you serious? Thank you in the chat, everybody. I appreciate everyone's well wishes in the chat. Oh, ain't it the best? My fiance, Gary, and I got engaged last week, like right after One2Win last week, actually. And it's very exciting, and we're both very happy, and it's a real great thing. Thank you, everybody, for all your nice words and all the support and stuff. I've seen it all. It's been a nice day of feeling celebrated the past week. It's like a nice thing, you know what I mean? So, thank you. But also, do you know what today is? Because it is Mickey and Minnie Mouse birthdays today. Mickey and Minnie Mouse's birthdays today. Did you know they have their birthdays on the same day? Firstly, congratulations, happy birthday to them and everyone who celebrates. But for a second, I was like, wait, they have the same birthday? They're not like twins. No, they're like boyfriend, girlfriend, right? But they're born on the same day. That's like a huge coincidence for a boyfriend and a girlfriend to be born on the same day, okay? Or maybe it's just lazy writing. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, maybe that's just another level to the serendipity and the magic and love of Minnie and Mickey Mouse. My fiance and I got engaged on 11/11/22, a magical little numbery serendipitous date. So who knows, okay? Who knows? Happy birthday, Mickey and Minnie. Today is also Ramona Singer and Megyn Kelly's birthdays. No relation. But they both are blonde TV Republicans, though. So maybe, I don't know how it works. So happy days to all of us. Thank you. You're all real swell pals, and I appreciate it all. And I hope all this good news has you in a winning mood today, because in just a second, I'm going to be asking you 12 general knowledge trivia questions, and I'm going to give you 10 seconds to tap on the answer that you think is correct. If you tap wrong, no big deal. Okay, you can change your answer within the 10-second window we give you. The more questions you get right and the faster you do it, the closer you will be to winning our top prize. And today, we are playing for a juicy prize pot of $50 dang dollars. Thank you so much. $25 going to our first place winner, $15 for second place, and get a load of third place winning $10. That's like unprecedented. Great prize amounts, you know what I mean? You can't beat it. It's a lot of prize money. What are you going to do with $10? Anything you want, And remember, in this game, there are no eliminations, too. And you get no penalty for guessing. So if you get a question wrong, just don't worry, keep on going. Time is of the essence in this game, and prizes will be awarded players who get the most amount of questions right in the least amount of time. That makes sense, right? But it'd be funny if things like ding dinged on the screen there. They weren't supposed to. That was like a funny thing I was doing. Anyway, let me remind you, to everyone who does really well today but doesn't quite make it into our top 3, we are now giving everyone up to 15th place a pair of our gorgeous little binoculars. Oh, come on, baby. It's our very first power-up, and trust me, they make a real world of difference when you're playing. If you tap on the binoculars during a question, it shows you what everyone else is guessing in real time as their answer for any particular question. You can only use them once per game, though. So choose wisely. Don't forget to use them, too. If you have 15 binoculars, use them today, okay? And there, that was some tough love from me to you. Okay, it's time to play. Y'all feeling good? I'm feeling good, right? I hope so. To get the positive juju, to continue all the love in the chat. Let's see some love emojis to get the game started. We're talking about hearts. We're talking high fives. We're talking kisses. We're talking teddy bears, like loving, happy Thanksgiving, cornucopia, turkey. Those are all loving things. There's some love in the chat. That's real nice. Thanks, PJ. Oh, and everyone, there you go. Okay, so everyone, let's all take a deep breath. focus, go with your gut, change your answer if you need to within the 10-second window. What else? Thank you. Tell everyone you love them. And let's go. It's time for question one. Here we go, friends. Good luck today. Here we go. Question one. Question one. What does the president traditionally do to one turkey each Thanksgiving? Pardon it, sketch it in intricate detail, or tickle it? What do you know about this? Do you know anything about presidents and turkeys, friends? Okay, annually since 1987, just before the big day, Thanksgiving Day, the White House plays host to the National Thanksgiving Turkey Presentation. Of course it does. Now, as far as I'm aware, turkey tickling is not even a thing. Or, if it is, maybe just don't tell me about it. And, you can leave your fancy sketching pencils at home as well, because the answer here is pardon it. Congratulations. I have a feeling we ain't seen stuffing yet from the 70-70. You got that one right. You got to love that one right there. Pun right off the top. Strong pun right off the top. You ain't seen stuffing yet? All right, let's go. Here we go to Q2. Q2, here you go. In tennis, which score is read as 15-love? Is it 15-0, 15-15, or 15-40? That's time right there. Do you love a bit of tennis, mate? Love? I'm not a master of accents. We all know this. At least one of you does, because somebody requested a question about tennis in last week's survey, and we are happy to oblige. Now, it's the thought that the term love comes from the French word l'œuf, meaning egg. And love refers to a score of 0, probably because 0 looks like an egg. Come on. So 15-0, 15-0 is the score you were searching for in this one. 78 of you served up an ace answer right there. There you go. Now let's treat ourselves to some early word nerdery, shall we? Here we go. Here comes Q3. Q3, which of our senses experiences petrichor? Which one of our senses experiences petrichor? That's time right there. Hearing, smell, and taste were your options. Now, bacteria found in soil produce a lot of a molecule called geosmin, and when the ground is dry. But when it rains for the first time, these molecules are released into the air, giving the, that earthy smell. That's the smell of petrichor. Smell is the answer. And 71 of you skillfully sniffed out the solution to this one. So let's see if you can brush up this next question on too. Okay, here we go. Q4. Q4. Claude Monet was best known for painting which of these flowers? Is it sunflowers, tulips, or water lilies? Do you like art? All right. Claude Monet painted about 250 canvases of these flowers, and they're all based on sites from around his own garden in Gay, Paris. How nice. A lot of the paintings looked, pretty similar as well. So instead of giving you the hardest one-to-win picture question ever, just know that the type of flower will get you through here, okay? If you went with sunflowers or tulips, then sadly you're wilted under the pressure, because the right answer here is water lilies. Okay, Claude Monet and his water lilies. That's a bloomin' brilliant answer from 5070, a green finger genius says. Come on, accent work. How you doing on the lyrics? How's everyone feeling? Okay, we lost 29 of you on that last one there. That's all right. 5070, you got it. We're still inching, a little further away from Stumbler and Stumpy territory, buddy. Let's go. Here's Q5. Q5. Which Queen's song lyrics begin with the song's title? Is it Don't Stop Me Now, I Want to Break Free, Radio Gaga? It's hard to not sing, though. That's time right there. Now, let's hope you can start these karaoke classics on the right foot if the mic is ever passed your way. If you went for Radio Gaga, then you got your wires crossed, because that opens with I'd sit alone and watch your light. The classic lines we all remember from Radio Gaga, right? Everyone knows that. And that's what we call a wrong answer, my friends. Tonight, I'm going to have myself a real good time. Might be what you'd say 10 minutes time, but it's also what you'd hear at the start of Don't Stop Me Now. That means vacuum cleaners at the ready, because the one we wanted is I Want to Break Free. though it's so high. You know what I mean? He really had a great voice. We got 60 musical maestros who definitely weren't going gaga on this one. I hope you aren't stopping now, though. We got 60 of you saying yes. We got 26 of you saying, who's Queen? But I have never heard a Queen song. I don't go to karaoke, and that's okay. There's different questions for different people. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes you get them all, and sometimes you don't get many. But here we go. Let's do Q6 now. Q6, here we go. Q6. When seen on a calculator button, what does AC stand for? Is it abort calculation, all clear, or amend, cancel? That's it. Oh boy, you've probably pressed a calculator's AC button before. But do you know exactly what it does? Okay, it's not to be confused with the C button, though, which just clears the sum that's currently in progress. The AC button clears not only the current sum, but also any numbers stored in the calculator's memory. Now, while it is true that we're actually aborting the calculation, AC stands for all clear. 57 math magicians made this question add up. And to you, I salute, because I'm not sure I would have known this one. And now we're working a little closer to working out how today's prizes will be divided. Another calculator pun. Can you believe it? 2 and 1. Someone deserves a raise. You know what I mean? All right. Let's see if the next one proves to be high maintenance. It's Q7. Q7. Who describes himself as TikTok's trans handy ma'am? Is it Dylan Mulvaney, Amira Despain, Mercury Stardust? There you go. Happy Transgender Awareness Week, friends. Listen, never doubt that you deserve to be loved and accepted for who you really are. Exactly. Always. Period. So, happy Transgender Awareness Week to everybody and to everybody else. That applies to all of us. So that's just a good thing to accept. You deserve to be happy, and you can be. You know what I mean? Okay. Now, all three of the options we gave you here are trans TikTokers, but Dylan Mulvaney is better known for her Day X of Being a Girl series. So that's not the one we wanted, huh? The answer isn't Amira Despain either. Earlier this year, she became the first Black transgender model to collaborate with Victoria's Secret. Can you imagine? Good for her. And she's better known for posting beauty videos on TikTok. You know, those get ready with me kind of videos too. So, teaching us the DIY tidbits that we're too afraid to ask. It is Mercury Stardust. This one fell nicely into the repertoire of 55 of you who nailed it. Repertoire, like repertoire, but repair because it's DIY. Come on! You've got to feel good about these puns I'm saying. I'm begging you on my knees. Give it up for these puns. Let's see how we did. 55 One2Winners got it right. 32 kind of whiffed, but that's okay. We don't all have TikTok. You know what I mean? I do, but I don't really use it. Maybe I'll try to do it more. That's like a thing I might maybe try. Okay, Q8. Here we go. Q8. Topping this year's Science of Scare poll, which movie has been named the scariest ever? Is it Host, Paranormal Activity, or Sinister? Okay. Now, horror is another hotly requested category, and we're only too happy to oblige as long as you know I will have never seen any of these movies. They are too scary. I can't watch horror movies. I have nightmares. So, you know. We'll do the category and it'll be fun, and I have no idea what I'm saying. So if I make a mistake, sorry, it's all Greek to me. Anyway, here we go. Each year, a British website tries to find the world's scariest movie by seeing which one causes the biggest increase in its viewers' heart rates. This year's gold medalist gave its viewers an average resting heart rate during the movie of 88 beats per minute, while a standard resting heart rate tends to be around 60 to 65. Too scary. No way. Not for me. It was mostly improvised and shot remotely. The scariest film ever. The world's worst Zoom call. Yep, it's 2020's Host. Host is what we were looking for here. 25 of you aren't muting your chances of winning today, that's for sure. 25 said yes. How many said no? We have our first stumbler stumpy of the day. That's 59 of you who took the L on Q8. No problem. We have a bunch more to go. And that was a tricky one. Do you know what I mean? Again, I don't watch horror movies, so I would have been guessing. But to the 25 you got that right. Like, you should feel like you did something great today, okay? I'm glad we had this talk. Let's move on to Q9. Here's Q9. Q9. I love this question. Where was garlic bread invented? Was it France, Italy, USA? Where was garlic bread invented? We need to know the answer to this. If you are unsure, I'm happy to educate you today. I think we can all agree, buds, okay? Garlic bread is the superior side. Maybe if it had cheese on it, it'd be better, but garlic bread alone, superior side. Any objections? Good. You can all stay. Okay. Well, garlic bread also comes in the form of a baguette. You know, it's not France that has the accolade of inventing it. And turns out the delicious delicacy was brought to the USA by immigrants from Italy. There you go. Italy is your answer. And 36 of you just got closer to tucking into a share of some bread of your very own. Look at that. We're talking about prize money. It's a homonym. Ever heard of it? And I am alarmed to announce we have our second Stumpy in a row, babe. 36 got it right. We lost 46 of you. It's getting tighter. It's a tight race. Every, second counts when you're tapping on the screen. You know what I mean? And that's the way it goes. Good news, Q10, we're going to double digits. Here's Q10. Q10, which of these animals can hear the highest frequency sounds? There you go. Tap on the answer you think it is. That's time right there. I took a little sip of seltzer. Did you hear my can? That's all right. Now, generally, humans can hear sounds between 20 hertz and 20 kilohertz, which pales in comparison to some of these cute little guys. Now, elephants make us look great. They can only hear sounds of up to 11 kilohertz. Now, little guy, the chinchilla, can do better than that. Their hearing peaks at about 27.5 kilohertz, which leaves just the rabbit and the horse. We're not horsing around when we say that the animal that can hear the highest frequency sound is the rabbit. Give it up for the rabbit. They can hear sounds of up to a pretty cool 45,000 hertz. Those little floppy ears aren't just for show, friends, okay? They're functional. It's form and function. Heard of it? Mamma mia, I'd say 20 of you who got this one right should be feeling pretty optimistic about your chances of winning. But this is our biggest Stumpy of the day by far. Who'd everyone think? Oh, everyone thought it was the chinchilla. Oh, see? Listen, you're not wrong, except you are. You know what I mean? That's all there is to it. The rabbit, 45,000 kilohertz? That's nuts. All right. Well, we can keep moving on. Congrats, everyone who got that one right. That was a toughie. Here we go. Q11. Hear ye, hear ye. Whose vice president was the first to be called a Veep? Was it Harry Truman's, Herbert Hoover's, Jimmy Carter's? First to be called a Veep. A Veep. Legend has it that the term Veep was coined by this vice president's grandchildren, who thought that saying vice president all the time was just, too much to deal with. You know what I mean? It's exhausting. It's like vice president all the time. Now, Time magazine wanted to take things even further, suggesting that the president should be called the Peep. The Secretary of State should be called the Steep. I mean, Time magazine thought we should have a Peep and a Steep and a Veep. Like, give me a break, Time magazine. Come on. But the first person to be called a Veep was, in fact, Alban Barclay. Everyone say it with me. Alban Barclay, who was the vice president to Harry S. Truman. Harry Truman's is the answer. And 30 of you have vice presidential knowledge that's worth more than just a pence. You gotta love that one right there. That was a good one. You know what I mean? You gotta love that one. That is one after my own heart. More of that, please. Yes, ma'am. Please, sir, can I have some more? 31 winners got that right. We lost 52. What's happening? Did people drop their phones? Can people drop their phones into grates and they're not answering questions? Or they're dropping like flies, babe. No, good guesses, everybody. It's just for fun. Don't be discouraged. You know what I mean? All right, but I have some great news or some bad news for some of you. We've reached Q12. So let's go ahead and figure out how we're going to end this game. Let's do it together, though. Here we go. Cute book. According to recent data, at what age does the average American start spending at least a quarter of the day alone? Is it 40, 50, or 60? The online publication Our World in Data released a series of graphs showing the average amount of time people at each age spend with different people, like their coworkers. One's alone time increased between alone time begins to consistently. You'll spend a quarter of the day or 6 hours. That's a quarter of the day alone when you reach the rich and amazing age and 31 to win. 53 and kept 30. But guess what? We're acting with our peers nicely in a chat. We got 91 to winners playing. Someone's got to feel like they came in 90th. Probably a couple of you know. 60th, okay. The lowest ever at 83, PJ. That's okay. You know what I mean? Nowhere to go but up. Eugenius is guessing 15. That's a big vote right there. That is a voice from the people. 2, Samantha. No number 1? Come on, have a little more gumption for it. This was a tough one, though. I agree. No, 69. Nice. They're from Jersey, though. Come on, babe. All right, let's figure out who actually did win. Here we go. Let's number Wang. Let's see who won. Congratulations to our actual winners. Dun, da, da, da. Hot Pie came in first. No one doesn't love a hot pie. With 10 correct answers in 23.88 seconds, that is a great time. Hot Pie. With 10 correct answers in 39.77 seconds, great job. Chai of Steel, our good friend, coming in third, taking home 10 smackaroonies. 10 correct answers in 40.39 seconds. Great job. Up to place 15. Whoever you are out there in the night, you get some binoculars. So celebrate every victory. Do you know what I'm saying? 23 seconds is an amazing time, Eugene. I agree. That's it, friends. That's one to win. You know what I mean? Congrats to all our winners. And if you didn't snag any prizes this week, great news, friend. Next week doing the exact same thing. Next week's the day after Thanksgiving. So if I won't see you before then, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. If you had fun today, if you cracked a little smile, if you got a little warm fuzzy, and Timothy done this entire time. Thanks for playing. Thanks for coming in today and saying nice things about me getting married. I'm pretty excited. And, if no one's told you this yet today, I love you. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next week. Bye.